All right, let's talk about it. We're going to try and decode the wild, sometimes confusing, but hey, maybe even wonderful world of dating apps. If you've ever found yourself just endlessly swiping, wondering if any of this is actually worth it, well then this explainer is definitely for you. We're going to break down how to navigate these platforms to find what you're really looking for.
So why are we all even here in the first place? Well, this number kind of explains a lot. 1 in every 6 people today says they feel lonely. And that feeling, that's a powerful driver, you know? It's what pushes millions of us to look for a connection online. We're all searching for something, and these apps promise to be the quickest way to find it.
But here's the million-dollar question, right? Do they actually work? You download an app, you're full of hope, but the reality can be, well, a little bit different. We're going to dive right into that gap, the one between the promise of finding your person and the, let's be honest, often frustrating reality of the modern swipe.
And that brings us to something I call the dating app paradox. It's a real emotional roller coaster, one that's built on a whole lot of hope and a whole lot of disappointment.
This just captures it perfectly. On one hand, you have this incredible promise, a genuine connection, maybe even finding real love. But the reality, it often feels like you're just wading through this endless sea of ghosters, scammers, and people who are just wasting your time. It is exhausting. And if you've ever felt that way, believe me, you are not alone.
Okay, so how do we fix this? You've got to get strategic. It's not about swiping more, it's all about swiping smarter. And the very first step is choosing your arena.
Look, not all apps are built the same. Tinder, it's all about volume. Quick matches, kind of casual. Bumble puts women in the driver's seat to start the conversation. And then you've got Hinge, which is really built for deeper connections. I mean, its whole slogan is that it's designed to be deleted. The key is to match the app's vibe with what you actually want.
And hey, it's not just about the big three. There are also these super specialized platforms. So whether you're looking for someone who shares your faith, or maybe you're open to dating someone from another country, these niche apps let you filter for what's most important to you from the get-go.
But being strategic isn't just about finding the right person, it's also about avoiding the wrong ones. And I mean the dangerously wrong ones. So let's get serious for a second and talk about how to spot a scam.
Scammers, you'll find, often follow a very predictable script. First up, you've got the love bomber, who just showers you with crazy intense affection right away. Then there's the crypto con, with some can't-miss investment opportunity. If that doesn't hook you, they might try the fake emergency cash request, or they'll just straight up impersonate someone else's profile. And finally, be so wary of any weird links they send, because it's probably malware. Just recognizing these patterns is your best first line of defense.
And listen, this isn't some abstract theory. As one anonymous user shared, he needed $2,000 for a flight home. I never heard from him again. That is a textbook emergency cash request. I know it sounds like a plot from a bad movie, but this stuff happens every single day. And that is why being vigilant is just so critical.
So, knowing the dangers, how do you actually protect yourself? Well, it all comes down to a simple safety playbook. Just a few key, actionable steps that keep you in control of your own dating experience.
The steps are really straightforward. First, verify their profile photos. You can do a quick reverse image search online. Second, keep the conversation on the app for as long as you can. Scammers always want to move you somewhere else. Third, and this one is an absolute non-negotiable, never ever share financial information. And finally, when you actually go to meet someone, please tell a friend your plans and always choose a public place.
You see, when you're both strategic and safe, you change the entire game. You get to shift out of this defensive mindset and into one of confidence, where the goal isn't just avoiding bad links anymore, but actively finding a real, genuine connection.
Ultimately, this is what it all boils down to: taking your power back. When you swipe smart, by choosing the right app and knowing the red flags, you can connect with a kind of confidence that just might open the door to something real.
So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Armed with everything we just talked about, you now have the tools to tell the difference. Is your next swipe just another link, or could it actually be the start of real love? The choice, it turns out, is more in your hands than you might think.